umpire launch just behind.
You can see that powerful start. I really love the sound of the oars and the water as the boat's accelerating, especially in the 8s. You can hear such, you know, it's almost, what is it, mesmerizing.
It is spectacular, isn't it? Especially up at Temple Island, where it's all still and quiet at this time of day. Headington nudging ahead early off Temple Island. Quarter of a length up, now moving up to half a length up. A good start from them.
Yeah, and both crews will want to get a good start. You know, it's so important in this match racing to try to gain that little bit of psychological advantage.
So let's have a look in this St Edward's boat on the Berkshire station. Zaki A L-D Beere, I mentioned the Cox in the stroke seat, Isabel Johnson. Third, Henley Royal Regatta for her. Look like they've hit a good race rhythm. Quiet up at that end of the course at this stage of the day, isn't it? It'll get raucous later on. It'll be rammed on that Berkshire bank of the Thames, but at this stage it's almost eerily quiet.
Yeah, you know, those morning races are good because you have that opportunity to really get into your rhythm, set your race plan together. But right now what we're seeing is these two crews are, you know, battling for that position. St Edward's is trying to hang on. It's really important to maintain contact here when you're going side by side.
So Headington have got a length up now. It's a good race though. Battling for the right to face either Shiplake or Kinross Willeroy School. That race on the water at 9:40, the next semi-final in the Prince Philip Challenge Trophy. At the moment, it's Headington who'll be going through, but there's a long way to go in this race and still anything can happen.
That's right. You know, I think that when you're in a position and you're behind here, you really want to focus in and stick with your race plan. You want to try to sometimes take little moves to really claw back in because there's just so many opportunities. As you mentioned, it's a little bit longer, so you have to watch the fitness.
The umpire getting involved for the first time this morning. Keeping a close eye on both boats. It's Headington who are nudging out.
And that's just it. You can't impede the other team. You can go as close to the booms as you want, but you can't impede the progress of the other competitors.
Best off not going too close to the booms, though. I think generally this week the rowing has been of a high calibre, hasn't it? We haven't seen too many moments of disaster as blades strike boom.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't seen any this week. I have seen the umpires give some, you know, warnings to the crews.
Let's listen into the Coxes as they go past the camera point. Pretty calm in both boats, isn't it? But St Edward's School have got all the work to do because Headington are the pace setters.
Yeah, normally you'll hear the coxswains yelling for their crews to make a move or to settle in or bring the rating up. So right here you have a great shot of St. Edward's School. There you can see the stroke, Isabel Johnson. You know, she's previously rowed at Tyne. You know, great history of rowing at Tyne. But just great work being done here.
They're going to have to produce some more great work at St Edward's School because Headington School have just had a grip on this race, haven't they? Just had the upper hand right from the start. A good, powerful start, and they've continued in that vein. Headington, who won the Prince Philip last year, and beating Row America Rye 7:36 was the time last year that Headington set to win this one, and it brings with it some pressure, doesn't it? Quite a few returning. I think there are 4 in this boat returning to defend the Prince Philip Challenge Trophy, but with that comes a different sort of pressure if you're current holders.
Yeah, you know, you want to get to the place where, you know, there's definitely some history there, so you're trying to build on what you did the year before. And so definitely from the athletes that were there last year, they're bringing some of that experience. And then for the younger athletes, the new to the boat, you know, they want to keep that legacy going.
Well, they're moving it really well now, and actually put on a bit of a surge just whilst you've been talking at keel. They've moved to a length of clear water now. Here you can see Headington moving well. Alice Gelling, Elmia Yap in the stroke seat.
Yeah, right now you can see just really nice, relaxed work from that Headington crew. They have a bucket rig there which is interesting, where they have, but here's a great shot of St. Edward's. You can see them working hard. You can see the energy being exerted. A nice swing there, really accelerating the oars through the water. Nice press.
They need to kick on a bit, don't they? Just keep in contact. At the moment they are, St. Edward's, they are in contact. Headington will be aware of them. Here you see Headington, and that's the margin at the minute. Well past halfway now.
Yeah, and here's that bucket that I was talking about. You know, normally we see one rower behind another, and they're on opposite sides of the boat. But here you can see right there, there's two athletes with their oars on the same side.
That must take some serious working out by the coach, doesn't it?
Yeah, lots of different theories about why you would do it. Maybe the athletes work well together. Maybe there is, maybe just in terms of like the power curves of the boat.
Help it go in a straight line and help it go fast, and that's what Headington have managed here. Moving in front of the enclosures now. Last couple of minutes of the race. Headington looking to book their place in the final of the Prince Philip.
Yeah, and if St. Edward's is going to make a move, this is where they're going to have to do it. They're going to have to dig deep and find something special if they want to pull back in Headington School.
So St. Edward's School certainly won't be giving up, because they know, we've seen it so many times before, drama in this last couple of 100 metres. But at the same time, Headington School just got to hold their nerve here, and they'll be into a second consecutive final.
Yeah, it's a great place to be ahead at this point in the race, especially here. You know, it's match racing. All you have to do is hold off your competitor.
So Headington being roared home by the crowd here. Early first semi-final, Saturday of Henley Royal Regatta. Plenty of support for the local boat from Oxford. The local derby, as we described it, St. Edward's School against Headington School. It looks like it's going to go Headington's way. Last few strokes to get over the line. And the defending champions will get the chance tomorrow in the final to defend their crown. Headington School through in the Prince Philip Challenge. Good work from them. First final booked for 2025 by Headington School.